let's jump into that. Okay. There he is. Okay. So you can do what Darman did, and you can jump into this space and spend money, right? If you're in the industry that he's in, I mean, like, he's a studio, right? He
It's
created,
Darman
yeah, he
Studios.
created a studio to do this, and he's just not a studio by name. It's a real studio. Okay. It took a real investment. Another group who did this, let's go to them. Watcher Studios. Let's go to their channel. Here's another studio. Okay, so this is another studio. So these guys who created Watcher came from BuzzFeed. So these are three of BuzzFeed's biggest producers at a time. Okay, they made BuzzFeed hundreds of millions of dollars, and they broke off on their own. Okay, and I saw a video explaining it. Basically, they raised capital to create their own studio. So they created a company, they sold shares, they put their own money in, and they created a studio. So they had real budgets, and they had a real facility. They're the same as Darman in a way. Okay, these guys went into YouTube spending real money to create a company. Darman went to YouTube spending real money to create a company. This fellow went into YouTube to complain about being kicked out of a game called Magic the Gathering. This guy is, those two guys are professional creators jumping into the YouTube environment. This guy is an organic YouTuber. This is the real thing, right? His oldest videos, there he is. So he's complaining. Why are so many SJWs in Magic the Gathering? He's complaining about Magic the Gathering getting politicized. So SJW, it's a term not used that much anymore. It's called social justice warriors. So he got sick of people in Magic the Gathering, which is a card game, okay, talking about social issues. Dude, they're there to play like this fantasy card game. Why are we...
I'm here to play Magic.
Yeah. See, so he's complaining about it, then they kicked him out. That's why he started this channel. He's just there to bitch. And this is an outlet for him. Okay, why are so many SJWs in Magic the Gathering? There he is, sitting in his home, camera focusing on him, just ranting, right? 50, and here's another one. Magic the Gathering is ripe for GameGate Light, Part 1. He's complaining about his passion. Magic Judge, Level 5, Magic the Gathering Judge gets disappeared by woke something. Marvel Twitter wants another Gamergate. This guy is just bitching about stuff important to people online. If you don't spend enough time on YouTube or in video games, none of this stuff will make any sense to you.
No, because
Right?
I didn't know what none of this was. He was talking about. Still don't know what Magic the Gathering
This
is.
is a zero budget channel. No money spent whatsoever. Some dude, here he is now, sitting in his gamer chair. This is...
This is when he realized, oh, I can just do this for my gaming setup.
Yeah. Being family friendly will not save local game stores. He's basically complaining about the video game world. So he's reporting on like game stores closing. This is Wizards. Oh, WOTC. Oh, okay. WOTC is Wizards of the Coast. They're the owners of Magic the Gathering. They're also the owners of Dungeons and Dragons. They're based in Seattle. I've actually been to their headquarters. Oh, look, here's one. We hate you, right? Marvel Twitter wants another Gamergate. Hashtag make mine milkshake. I don't know what that means. So that's what he did. So let's take a little look at one of his early videos. Let's compare his first video to the other ones.
So today, for a limited time, you can get
There's an ad,
30
number
sticks
one.
for $36. Here are 3 reasons I know you're gonna...
Definitely an interesting day for me. So as you know, I'm kind of going through a transition on my main channel, which is specifically about Magic the Gathering. And
So he has another channel about Magic the Gathering.
That's just about Magic the Gathering.
Okay. And now he's created this channel to bitch about Magic the Gathering. Okay.
Jeremy. Wait a minute.
second
What
channel-
does the quartering mean? Thinking about it now.
You'll find out. The quartering is something being divided into 4 parts. That's the quartering.
which
So
is now
wait, is
currently
this
called
Magic
Unsleep
the Gathering being divided?
I don't know. And I've never really. Okay, let's listen. Hold on.
After Dark because it's Unsleeved Media is my main channel, but I'm going to change it. I think I'm changing it to the quartering this weekend because it feels like everybody's like pulling everyone in every other direction. And what I want to do is kind of like reassemble the human body here.
That's why it is. So things being pulled in 4 parts. The quartering.
Metaphorically, and do that through discourse rather than arguing. And so I put out a video on my main channel, which I knew was going to cause some waves about some ideology-driven policies that were getting added to our Magic the Gathering judge program. Basically,
So this guy is a
affirmative
judge
action type
program. He's
stuff, which
This is
I'm a
uber
firm
geek,
believer
right?
in meritocracy, and especially in a volunteer program like the judge program.
Okay, so we've seen what this guy does. Okay,
Nerd.
right? But let's talk about this nerd. Okay. Let's look at his new videos. His most recent one.
Look
One of
at
the
the
biggest
transition.
pushes-
Jeremy.
What was that?
I said, look at this transition. Look, shout out to Jeremy.
So there he is. Okay. So this dude, okay, now I'll tell you one thing. Okay. Sometime in the past couple of weeks, he transitioned to a good camera. So he made the jump from crappy camera to good camera. Okay.
What, you think he was just using a webcam?
I don't know. He could have been. Okay. But okay. So let's talk about, there's a lot more background blur. I'll tell you that
And he
much.
got a new hat and a new
Yeah. Okay.
sweatshirt.
So he's running what we're running. He's got a good he's got a good quality camera. Okay. He's got lighting. So he's alone in a, so he's pulled back. So he used to have a studio. He's back in his old digs. He's because of the drop in monetization for channels like his, he's cutting his costs. Still making good money, but he has to cut costs now. Okay. Because, and this is the thing, he grew. He is, okay. So let's talk about his numbers real quick. Okay. So you guys saw his first video, right?
Yeah.
Let's jump to his main channel and let's analyze him. Okay. He's been on here since 2015. Okay. He's an absolute nobody. Invested no money in doing this. Absolutely none. He has no script. Everything he does is off the cuff. He just talks out his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2015, late 2015, November 12th. So end of 2015. 1.89 million subscribers. Okay. A good number. It's not 26 million. But can you see that view number he's got? That is over 1 billion views. He's almost at 2 billion views.
So he got close to 2 billion. The other one had 18 billion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But of course, the other one's a fully produced. And remember, the other one is marketing across different platforms to bring traffic here. He's got deals with, he's on Samsung TV.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. He different.
It's a
I'm
different,
just saying though, but this is just straight YouTube.
Yeah, this is a pure YouTuber. It's a regular person who just started creating. See, originally he's creating content on his Magic the Gathering channel because he's sharing his hobby with the world. And most YouTubers started that way. Remember, when YouTube first came out, it wasn't a place to make money. It was a place to share content with people. That's what it was for. And all the guys who jumped into it were just doing skits to entertain people and entertain themselves and have fun, right? That's what this was. And then suddenly you can make money from it. Okay. And some people still create just to create. Okay.
I'm sorry, Magic the Gathering got me, bro.
What's that? It got you
Magic the Gathering.
It's a card game.
Just, I mean, I'm sorry. It's just
It's a very popular card game. It's really, it's a big
nerd.
thing. It's a big thing. Okay. Anyway, so look at this guy. So this guy's got 1 billion views, almost 2 billion views on his videos. Okay. How did he? And all he does is complain. How did he do that? Right.
Because it's a smart complaint. I like Jeremy, man. I like when he be complaining.
This is why he is what he is. Okay. He knows the platform. He knows what YouTube needs.
It needs multiple views. It needs multiple videos per day.
And he does it. There it is on screen. New videos at 12, 2, 3, 5, and 6 p.m. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 new videos 5 days a week.
And we got Rumble live at
live on Rumble Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. He's constantly, because he's a conservative creator, his revenue per mil is lower. Okay, and also he runs the risk of getting demonetized and deplatformed. So he's always trying to drive people to other outlets to view him on. Okay, and look at this. He has his own coffee company.
Brand coffee, y'all.
So look at this. So his content, let's talk about it like we talked about before. He sells his own product? Yes. Does he have sponsors? He often does.
Yes.
Okay. Does he make ad revenue? Yes, he does. Yes. We saw ads in this thing. Okay. So he's selling his own product. He has ad revenue. His sponsors, if you click on through from his videos, he gets affiliate marketing too.
Mm-hmm.
And he has, if you look in his links, he used to use Patreon as a source for subscribing to him, to support him. He uses a different service now. Does he have all 5? Yes, he does. He has something to subscribe to. He has ad revenue. He has sale of his own product. He has sponsors and his affiliate marketing. He's doing it all. Okay. And he's grown so big doing this because of his release schedule. 5 videos daily. And get this. This is what's really crazy. Okay, these are his shorts. This is one of the reasons he has so many views. Okay, he records these shorts daily. Now, this is the secret to it.
If you've been following the news, and I bet you have, you saw that.
Okay, so what he'll do is he will have somebody else's content that he does a 5-second intro and a 5-second outro. Sometimes he makes the short all his own, but let's check it out.
Rampage Jackson's son, Raja Jackson, did something absolutely unforgivable over the weekend. He went into a whatsoever.
This is his own thing.
We're cooked, boys. That's right. As of today, YouTube has rolled out their new AI-powered age verification, which is a maximum. If the videos you look at.
Alright guys, I'm going to show you this panoramic door.
Everybody already knows that flying in modern era is kind of a drag. It's no fun for anybody. But then when you get in an entitled pickleball coach who also claims to be a lawyer, vaping in the bathroom.
So it'll be on you, and I'll see you.
45,000.
Okay, so he's done quite a bit of an intro on this one. Then he plays somebody else's video. And then it ends with this.
Support this dude being banned from flying forever. My name's Jeremy. This channel is called The Quartering. Make sure you leave a like in the video, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe or follow down below. This is absolutely a massive win and a thumb in the eye of Stephen Colbert and basically every other late night TV show host who has chosen a side and has stayed on that side. The channel is called The Quartering. Make sure you leave a like in the video if you haven't yet. Subscribe or follow down below.
If you take photos on the job and you're
like
seemingly overnight, age verification is rolled out across the entire.
Now that I've gotten a better look at this, you said
there's a reason we don't.
What's that?
How many shirts is he going through a day? You said 14.
Well, no, shorts. Yeah. Well, actually, it depends. These recent ones are he's actually making the real full short, right? But there are times, I guess when he has something to say, he does that. But let's see. There's other times where his short's a little bit different.
No, because I'm the amount for him to do this daily, right? I'm just thinking on my production mind right now, right?
Yeah.
I think this is probably about 4 hours a day.
Could be.
And this is just like how you would do a radio show. It might be kind of intense how he does it, but he's showing up at the studio. Of course, he has like a small team, but it's a team. They line out everything that they're going to talk about. This is going to be in shorts. We're going to make a video about this one. We're going to do 5 videos on this. The rest of them going to be shorts. And boom, he's recording them, knocking them out. And he's getting the videos done first because he needs the editors to have the videos done for noon. And after that, they just putting out the shorts whenever they whenever they can.
Hold on, pause a second. I wanna show you. I want to try to find.
I don't think it's tomatoes.
Hold on.
I've watched this video like 100 times. I have no idea what. I present you irrefutable evidence that. Welcome into Quartering Bits. All the day's news. I present you irrefutable.
Watch this. Okay, let's. This is an ad of some sort. Okay.
I've watched this video like 100 times.
Okay.
I have no idea. I don't think it's tomatoes that made. Welcome into
Okay, so you will see how many shorts he makes a day based on the clothing. Okay?
Yeah.
So here's one in the yellow hoodie and the Vizia hat.
I don't think it's one. I've watched this video.
Okay, here we go. Here's one day. There's the black cat hat and the black hoodie. One.
Yeah.
I present you irrefutable evidence. Welcome into Quartering Bits.
3
reasons why these. I present you.
That one's a 3. That one's only 3 that day.
Hear me out. Maybe letting women vote was a mistake. Yikes.
Dang.
So if you guys could change the Constitution
Okay, so that was a 5. So this is a typical thing. 5-second intro.
in one way, how would you change it?
And then here's
their gender or
somebody
they
else's video.
Make sure you leave a like on the video. And if you haven't yet,
There it is. Watch the outro. Okay, watch the outro.
make sure you leave a like on the video. And if you haven't yet, subscribe or follow down below for more daily news. Welcome to Quartering Bites, the short form news show that covers all the day's top stories. Make sure you subscribe or follow down below for more daily news. Now, today's top story is last night Bill Burr went on Jimmy Kimmel Live and basically went full mask off, asserting that people were blaming the LA firefighters and that it wasn't actually a management issue.
So this is January 15th. So his format's changed. Okay, this is so he's calling it the Quartering Bites, right? So the thing about this guy is he experiments with his content. He tries something for a while, and if it doesn't work, he finds something better, he tries something different. So this is how his shorts are now.
If you've been following the news, and I bet you have, you saw that Rampage Jackson's son, Raja Jackson, called the evil R word. My name is Jeremy. This channel is called The Quartering. Make sure to leave a like on the video, and if you haven't yet, subscribe.
Okay, so there's the outro.
We're cooked, boys. That's right. As of today,
Wait a second. Let's look at the date on this one. This one is August 24. Something's wrong here.
in a hilarious, I'm sorry, girls, it's hilarious, new trend. Last night, a WNBA game featuring the Liberty and Fever and Sophie Cunningham featured not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4.
You know, I think he stopped making shorts.
Do you start making shorts? Because one of those last ones made. You all
August 24.
Because they're probably not doing nothing for him.
Yeah, well, he made a lot of shorts for a while because of the amount. So the one I'm looking for is further back. Let's see. There was a time where he made a lot of shorts, up to 14 a day. Right? And I know it because we actually went through, and me and Jerome went through and counted his outfit changes. right? And we were determining he was making four, and the 14 that we saw were, let's see here. Let's try to find one where he's, I remember he was wearing like a plaid shirt combo. Let's see if we can see them here anywhere. And he was doing like 14 a day. Now, why do you do shorts?
For the views, the numbers, the views.
Yeah,
You can get more views.
yeah. You can up your view numbers. You can up your watch hours.
Yeah.
Right, and it helps you to pick up subscribers.
Yep.
Now, when a person gets to be his size, if you think about it though, when you get to be his size sub number, right? He's at 1 million plus subs, right? Now, when you get a large sub base already, and you have a lot of views, you can kind of back off on doing shorts. Like, to give you an idea, like look at Darman, right? He hasn't done a short since this.
On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was.
Hey, what day is it?
He hasn't done a short since October 3rd. Okay. If you look at his shorts content, the number of shorts he made leading up to this have been diminished. He's making less and less shorts because he doesn't need it. He doesn't need these shorts anymore. Right. So once you're bigger, you can, like, shorts are great for us. Right? Because shorts help us to get views. Shorts help our watch hours. Right? As we grow and get, see, shorts are a way to get monetized faster.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But shorts don't earn you money. Right? On our shorts, on any of these shorts, there's no ads. Now, there are ads in between, but you only get ads on these shorts.
We're playing creator pick. Whereas ketamine therapy. Hey, excuse me, man. Hey, I'm Dar, man. I tell inspirational stories.
Turn the sound off. Ads will appear in between at some point in time, but you got to scroll. So in order for people to see ads in your shorts, they have to scroll and keep watching your content to eventually get an ad, right? And we're not getting any here. Okay. So shorts are not the optimal kind of content for you to make if you're already monetized and you have a big enough sub number. Okay. So now that I'm looking at it, the quartering, let's look at him again.
A bunch of woke liberals.
Okay. All right, to turn his volume off. Yeah, you can count how many shorts he makes based on the outfits he's wearing. See, watch. So this is the typical.
I cheered you on for 6 years straight.
This is the typical.
This former Kansas City Chiefs cheerleader might be the most annoying kind of woman to ever exist in history.
I cheered you on for.
So his intro is 5 seconds long. 5-second intro. Then
6 years straight.
Here's the content.
And with that, I would assume we went to the same PR training.
It's about a minute long.
But since all of that scissoring,
at
just
the
like
end
the
of it-
lesbians you hated in that video.
Make sure you leave a like on this.
There it is. So there's a 5-second intro, 5-second outro.
Mm-hmm.
So during his growth phase, and Raymond, let's go back to what you were talking about. During his growth phase, his team had lined up the videos for him to put. These are the kind of videos that his shorts were mainly. It was him introducing a video that he either totally agreed with or totally disagreed with.
Right.
Okay. Then the video played for about 50 seconds. And then he had an outro of 5 seconds. So he walked in. There's 15 videos, 14 videos for him to do this to. He watches them. He prepares a 5-second statement if it's not already prepared for him. Right? So he walks in. It's kind of like when a musical artist comes to a radio station and they record promos. Whenever they go there, like, they appear as a guest, and then they say, "Yeah, this is Billy Idol, and you're listening to KLOS 95." Yeah, that's what they do, right?
Yeah.
That's what he does. He walks in the morning, and it could even be scripted. He walks in, he records one outro, and he records 14 5-second intros, and he emails it back to his team.
Right.
And they make these for him.
Because they probably do it remotely.
Yeah, a great way to grow your channel. Have your team select 15 videos, have AI write you the intros, you have your standard outro, and you just do this, and you have 14 shorts a day. Right? Great way to do it. Okay? With as little effort as possible. And obviously, if you want to, you can do this. If you really want to go bargain basement, you can do this yourself by watching TikTok and Instagram, looking for content that just, grinds your gears.
Right.
Okay. Or if you want to do something else, if you want to do uplifting content, if let's say you're a food blogger and you're a food vlogger, you can find really cool recipes. Because, dude, even Gordon Ramsay does that. Gordon Ramsay goes, let's check this out. And he watches people cooking and he comments along the way.
Oh, yeah.
How easy is that, right? Doesn't have to be hard. Like I'm saying, you're looking for the path of least resistance. How do I make the most videos using the least time? The least level of creativity. And you choose, I'm sure that this video that he's playing, this woman here, I'm sure this video got a butt ton. It's on TikTok. I'm sure this video got a butt ton of views. They would not choose a video that wasn't viral already.
Right.
So he's just rebroadcasting a viral video that he's putting his own stamp on by doing a 5-second intro, 5-second outro. 14 a day to grow the channel out. Now he stopped doing it because he doesn't need to anymore. Okay. And now but he still makes his regular content. So here's him now. All this fancy stuff, this is just a skin. This is easy to do. Okay, once you got it configured once, it's there forever. Right? And it's just him talking to a single camera. He's lit up. He's got a background. Let's play him a second.
Or controversies that I've seen going on right now is the entire nation of India versus one YouTuber. They are now pressuring YouTube to ban somebody with, I don't know, how many millions of subscribers, 8.5 million subscribers, for simply going to one of their festivals.
Okay, so he has no script. He's just talking out his ass. And it's really obvious when he brings up screen grabs. Here he goes. Watch this.
You see Access censoring all of my posts related.
He's literally just, he's doing what I'm doing right now. He's bringing up something on the screen and commenting on it, and he's reading it from the screen. He has no script. Sometimes when he brings stuff up on the screen, it's gone because people take stuff down. So you know he's not scripted. This video is how long? This video is almost 12 minutes long. It passed the 10-minute mark, and the reason why it's 10 minutes longer is you can have 2 ads.
Oh, yeah.
The 2 Indians eating / throwing dung. My last video where an Indian villager eats fresh dung and claims it prevents cancer has been age restricted. Indians are mass reporting, and this is a legitimate problem. Well, yeah, there is definitely, an issue. Indians are mass reporting the posts of me stating that my previous posts have been mass reported, then age restricted. The post below is captioned, quote.
So this is what this guy does. This is how he's able to make 5 videos a day. He gets up there and talks about something he's highly familiar with and touches a nerve to enough people, and he rants about it.
Right.
You can do this positively too. You can comment on really cool food content, right? You see some really good Instagram videos, you can comment. I mean, you can do the same thing with other topics, right?
Yeah.
So the whole point is, so I'm saying You create the easiest thing that you can do, okay, that you can stomach doing, right? It's awesome if you create it and it's easy and you love doing it. That's even better, right? But it's got to be in a niche that you know can earn. He didn't choose that niche for its earning capacity. He just made ranting videos that took off and he was stuck in that niche. That's what happened to him. Okay. That's what happened to this guy.
And he looks like he likes it.
Yeah. He stumbled into making money on YouTube. That's really what it is. He stumbled on making money. A guy making content he wanted to make had to earn money.
It started making money. You know, he just wanted to talk about Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. Well, he just wanted to talk about, he wanted to complain about the other players involved in Magic the Gathering, because his other channel is a Magic the Gathering channel about the game itself. This channel started off as a channel complaining about the other players.
And he saw that they were separated and he wanted to bring them back together.
And then
we got to gather to play this Magic, big dog.
And it turned out that, like, you know, from what I know, he got banned from playing in Magic the Gathering.
How you get banned from playing Magic the Gathering?
Yeah, the people banned him because I
guess on the internet about it.
Yeah, I guess because what had happened was when he got there, people spent more time talking about social issues than playing the game, and he's complaining.
And Jeremy,
about
I saw your video.
What? And they Jeremy, you're a Nazi, and they
I look, and I hate using this word because I'm not supposed to be talking negative about people, but it was the nerds calling the nerd a nerd.
Yeah. Well, no, there's the problem. These other nerds were not nerds. I mean, like, these are people invading the nerd space to make it into a space about issues. Because, you know, when you go play Magic the Gathering,
even nerdier.
Well, I mean, is it nerdy? I got to fly here, but is it nerdy?
What is Magic the Gathering?
Well, no. I mean, people complaining about issues. It's not.
Oh no. I mean, yeah, but to go and play Magic the Gathering and complain?
But you just said complain about issues, Armand. Are issues. Magic the Gathering, is that really a major
No. You're missing it.
No.
No. Listen.
I ain't missing it. That's a low level nerd right there.
Okay.
High level nerd.
On. I'm not talking about him complaining. I'm talking about him, the other people. They're there. They're not there to play the game. They're there to bring up social justice issues. That's what he's complaining about. They're showing up to play Magic the Gathering, but they're not playing Magic the Gathering.
They're there to talk. They're there to use that platform.
They're there to talk about social issues. And remember, it's not an online game. It's an in-person game. Yeah, Magic the Gathering is not an online role-playing game. It's a card game. It's like playing Pokemon. Right? So it's like Dungeons and Dragons. You show up at somebody's house, and there's 15 of you. I've never played the game. I've never played that game, but I've played Dungeons and Dragons. So you show up physically, and you play Magic the Gathering, right? And oftentimes there's hobby shops. So you go to a comic book store or a hobby shop, and that's where they play. They show up, and there's like 10 tables of people playing Magic the Gathering. Do
they have to dress up to play this game?
You know, some of them do. Some of them show up in garb. Like, what's his name? Henry Cavill is a huge, not just video gamer, but a tabletop. These are called tabletop gamers. Henry Cavill plays a game called Warhammer.
Is Magic the Gathering really like a Pokemon for adults? Like
No. Oh, Magic the Gathering is like a card in-person version of so what'll happen is in Magic the Gathering, you'll be adventuring, and then you'll encounter enemies, and you use the cards you have, you throw them down when you attack.
So it's more like a Dungeons and Dragons.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons. It's a card game. And
hey, whatever you do in your spare time, but that's your spare time.
But that's the thing, though. I mean, like, you show up to play a game. So let's look at it this way. What happens?
No, them people dead wrong for showing up at the card game talking crazy.
Yeah. Well, picture this. Let's talk about card games. Picture you, and I've had this before, like, you know, have a monthly or weekly poker night. You show up and you play. It's a bunch of guys getting together to play poker, blow some steam, relax, right? Well, what if somebody shows up at your poker game and is constantly talking about social issues and complaining and like, oh, we should go out and march on Tuesday, right? And trying to use it instead of as a day to blow off some steam, spend a little money, smoke a cigar, drink some scotch, as a way to try to organize you guys all to show up to the next rally. Do you want that guy at the card game? I don't want him at the card game. That's not what we're here for. If he wants to call me personally later on to talk to me about that, yeah. But it's like a recruiter, right? That's what they're recruiters. It's like, show up to a card game and suddenly an Amway party breaks out.
No.
That's not what it's about. And that's what he's complaining about. He's complaining about his local card game getting invaded by people there to talk issues and not to play the game. And you can substitute whatever you want. Like, let's say it's Super Bowl. We're going to watch at my house, right? And you show up and my cousin comes over and he's now trying to get signatures on a petition.
If you put it down, say it like a game of dominoes. If the guy playing the game of dominoes comes up with the wrong topic and we're not interested in that topic.
Yeah, and all of a sudden he's outnumbered. Everyone's there to talk about issues and he's like, come on. That's not what we're here for.
You know what? The more I'm thinking about it, that is enough for me to hop on YouTube and start complaining. Even if it was a scenario where, like, if I show up at my local comic book shop and somebody I don't even know, while I'm trying to play Magic the Gathering, start talking about social issues, yeah, we got a problem.
Dude. Hey, Raymond, okay, let's make something you connect with. Dude, what is generally talked about at the barbershop?
Oh, man.
Everything.
All sorts of things, right?
Yeah, sports.
Wildest things.
Okay,
but see, that's a little bit different.
But those are things appropriate to the culture of the people in the barbershop, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, remember, social justice warriors, when that term is used, they're typically talking about things like, that is usually the term used for people on the far left. So the things they're going to be talking about are going to be what's it called? Sex affirming surgery for trans kids. It's going to be easy access. I mean, not easy. I mean, it's going to be continued access to abortion clinics. It's going to be like, those are the topics that they're going to talk about. The stuff that basically doesn't fly in Texas, right? That's what they're going to talk about. They're going to talk about, they're probably going to talk about, remember there was that guy who owned a bakery in, was it Utah or something like that? Or he refused to make that cake for a gay wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're going to talk about, ways to boycott that guy, ways to write in and have the guy shut down. Right? That's what SJW topics are. So basically, imagine the barbershop, suddenly people showing up that are talking about things that are counter to what you guys normally discuss there. Right? That's that. So imagine it happened, and all of a sudden, and they can't turn them away because they're paying customers. Right? So let's say that the barbershop that you're used to suddenly, like, let's say the neighborhood gets a weird gentrification where like it's all people who are into that and they're black, right? And
you know what? Because right now we go to a barbershop that is like primarily Latino. We get our hair cut by the black guy, but he's the only black guy there.
Okay.
A barbershop is a little bit different. If somebody starts talking about social justice topics in the barbershop, yeah, I could see me going and making YouTube videos like, man, this SJ.
Right? I mean, it doesn't belong. I mean, like,
was in here talking to, I tried to think, okay, I've seen this kinda, but okay, comedian open mics.
Okay.
I can see that happen at a comedian open mic.
Yes.
Some of them you pay for. So I can see like some comedians, they get there, pay $5, and this person really ain't no comedian. He just wanted to get up on the mic
and rant about something.
Whatever he was making him mad, and we're like, bro, that's not funny. And he comes every day.
Wait, have you seen that? Have you actually seen that?
I've seen unfunny people. I haven't seen a social justice warrior though. I've seen unfunny people who was like, "Dang, bro, you like I don't see you come here for a couple weeks now. It's not funny, bro."
Okay, so to give you an idea what a SJW is, typically it's going to be. I'm not saying this to disparage these people direct. I mean, like, it's going to be like like a white lesbian girl with blue hair.
Yeah.
Or even just a white girl with blue hair.
Right.
Okay. Or a dude with too many piercings in his face. For my taste. I mean, like, that's the look, it's that look of people, and they're, they haven't really experienced a lot of the world, and they're complaining about how things are. That's going to be the look.
It's just like if our barbershop, if somebody came in there, say a Mexican dude with with the suave haircut and everything like that, and he come in there, he starts talking about ICE raids. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
I don't care about none of that.
I mean, it's people invading recreational spaces. You're there to relax. You're there to have fun. You're there to kick back. You're there to catch up on some gossip.
I'm here to get my hair cut. I get it.
It's a relaxing place that you want to be, right? Yeah. And the geek version of that is a comic book shop. If you go to a nice comic book shop, they're gonna have, believe it or not, they're gonna have a podcasting studio in the back that you can rent by the hour, right?
Probably,
so they're gonna have a podcasting studio, and then they're gonna have a gaming area. So you'll see people playing all sorts of. I mean, the tables aren't just for one game. You can sit there and play Magic the Gathering. I mean, these are for people who don't have a house to do it in that's private. A lot of these younger people, their parents' house, so they can't have a bunch of friends over to play Magic the Gathering, right? Or they don't want to because their mother keeps popping in. You guys want Hot Pockets? Mom, get out! I'm with my friends. That kind of thing.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear that either.
It is that safe, relaxing place that you go to unwind. And my version of that would be a bunch of people storming a cigar lounge. And when I go to a cigar lounge, I'm going there to, especially the private ones, I'm there to kick back, relax with a really good and super expensive cigar and drink some scotch or something. I'm just there to unwind. And most of the people who are in there are like me, right? We're going to agree about a lot of stuff. It's a very club feel. It's like, very, very, very similar backgrounds, right? And suddenly a bunch of people walk in, buy cigars so they can be there, and start accosting us with things we don't care about.
Yeah. A cigar lounge, now that's one. I can see that happening.
Yeah, I do not want. I mean, I'm there to relax. If you're gonna talk to me, let's talk about something that's enjoyable that we both want to talk about.